Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know today I look a little bit plainer, like I don't know, I feel like I look really plain right now. I literally just rolled out of bed. I literally just rolled out of bed and was thinking like, yo, I should probably film a video right now since I don't have anything to do. And I would just finish filming my MTV casting tape, and I was telling them about the worst date I've ever been on. And it's so funny because I was like, yo, this is like, I could make a story time out of this. I haven't made a story time in such a long time. So I was like, dude, this is a perfect opportunity. So here I am making the story time. So today I want to talk about my creepiest Tinder date of all time. Like, I know I'm always telling y'all, oh my god, Tinder's the best thing ever. Y'all need to like get on this Tinder wave. It's lit. Y'all gonna find y'all booze, something. You know, I'm always talking about it. I always recommend it to whoever I'm talking to about it. Y'all don't even fucking know right now. Like, yo, this happened to me like a week ago, pretty close to when Connor and I broke up. And I don't want to talk about this because it's really none of y'all business, but people who keep like telling me I need to take time out for myself and, you know, like I shouldn't be dating anybody right now, nah, I got this. Like, don't worry about it. Like, don't stress yourself, please, because I got this. I like, just really quickly, like when me and Connor broke up, it was kind of like, damn, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but at the same time it needed to happen because we both checked out of the relationship a really long time ago. And it felt like it didn't feel like I was single, but it definitely didn't feel like I was in a relationship anymore. And it was feeling like that for weeks. Like, it was feeling like that for a really long time. So that's why I'm just like, even though the breakup happened 2 weeks ago, that's why I'm so ready to start dating other people, because it feels like I've been single for a long time. But we still lived with each other, but it was kind of like we were both single, I guess. But I mean, I wouldn't have dated anyone while I was still living with him. That's hella disrespectful. And I would never cheat on anybody, even though I still have the title, but I don't feel that way towards them anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I'm just like ready to like start dating other people, because it feels like I've been single for a long time. Like, trust me, you guys, like I know what I'm doing. Don't stress yourself. Anyways, so this guy hits me up in my Instagram DMs, and I'm trying to figure out where the hell he came from, because I didn't match with him on Tinder. I don't see any other valid source where he could have came from, but yet somehow he knows my Instagram. So I was just like, okay. So he hits me up in a DM. He's like, you know, hey, you're really beautiful. I would love to get to know you a little bit more, yada yada yada. And I'm thinking, but whatever, like I don't even know who you are. But I click on his Instagram pictures and I'm just like, whoa, like this guy is gorgeous. Like, he's such a good looking guy. I remember the shock I felt. I was like, where'd he come from? Like, he's gorgeous. And then we're talking for a little bit more. The conversation is going really easy, really nice, and we're vibing. Like, it's just a really comfy conversation. I'm feeling really comfy, like I've known him for a while, whatever. And later find out he's from New York too, so that's probably why we vibe so easily. So yeah, so he says, okay, I gotta talk to you later, I'm about to head into work. And I was like, well, I was like, where do you work? And he's like, at the mall. So I was like, hey, well, I'm going to the mall later today. Like, do you mind if I stop by, see you, whatever, have a quick chat? He was like, yeah, that'd be fantastic. Like, we could totally do that. You can come on my lunch break and we can go to Starbucks, whatever. So I was like, it's lit. Like, why not? It's in the mall. People are around. He can't kidnap me. Manera was coming with me. You know, it was just like all the bullet points being checked. Sure, let's go. So Manera does me up. She does my hair. She does my makeup. I'm fucking fleeky. Like, I am looking good. I'm ready to go out there feeling like a bad bitch. So I get to the mall. He tells me where he works at, and I head up into this, wherever he works. He worked at a little watch store or whatever. I walk him in the watch store, and as soon as I walk into the watch store, I wanted to walk right out. I couldn't believe it. Y'all, this dude looks nothing like his pictures. In the pictures, he looks like, what the fuck he look like? He looks like Shamar Moore. He looks like light skin Morris Chestnut. He looks beautiful. Like, he looked like he could have been in what's it called? What is that movie called? Fuck, I I can't remember what that movie is called, but he looks like he could be like the main male character in like a BET movie. Like, he was so beautiful in this picture. He just like had his big old beard, but it was nice and like, you know, well put together. He just looked well shaven. He was like buff in the pictures, you know, had that going for him. And he was well dressed, like grown man status. That's what he looked like. It was beautiful. He was such a good looking guy in the pictures. When I met him in person, I met a child. I met a dude that looked nothing like his pictures. Like, Photoshop to the max. Fucking buy the $2 apps from the store that fixes your fucking Instagram picture up kind of nigga. Like, I was so surprised when I saw him. I was just like, okay, well, there's probably no way I can get out of this now. I'm probably just gonna have to like take a L and just go on this date, whatever. So we're walking, and as we're walking, I'm sizing him up. I'm just like, I can't even believe this right now. Like, who did you think you were gonna fool? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like so mad because like as I'm looking at him, he's so skinny, he's scrawny. Like, I'm skinny, he's skinnier than me. I couldn't believe how skinny he was. I could see his ribs popping out of his fucking shirt, which was like a really loose shirt. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, my arms, they're like a normal like girly thinness, right? His shit was like half my shit. Like, it was, oh my god, I wish I could take a picture, y'all. Like, if I even screenshotted anyone his pictures right now, like, y'all would be like, what's wrong with him again? I'd be like, yo, like, he looks nothing like this in person. So we're walking. He's like, I don't know, he was just weird, you guys. He just did not look good at all. He just looked so like unkept, and he just looked so scruffy, and then he just looked like he just rolled out of a cave. Like, he just looked horrible. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. So we go to Starbucks, right? We're sitting down. Like, trust me, it gets worse. Besides like him having like not looking as good as he should, it gets worse. So we go to Starbucks and we sit down. Mind you, it's holiday season, like everything's really crowded, and we sit down, and I'm wearing a cute dress, and I cross my legs, and he sits across from me. And because we were like vibing so easily in our conversation earlier today, we kind of just picked back up from that. He was making me laugh, making me feel like more comfy, and I was like, maybe this won't be as horrible as I thought it would be. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he'd be a cool friend. He just moved down from New York apparently, and he like, I don't know, I guess he just wanted some friends, whatever. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, we can be friends, whatever, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna like judge how my friends look, but if you're trying to be my man, then I can't have you looking the way you looking. Like, I just, blah. But it's not even like his looks that really did it for me, it's his actions. So let me go ahead and tell you the rest of the story. So like I said, I'm sitting at Starbucks, I'm wearing a dress, so I cross my legs. And then all of a sudden this nigga gets really comfy and he started rubbing on my legs. Like, not even like below the knee. And he was like, ooh, like, this is my leg. And he's like, ooh, you shaved. I like a girl that shaves. And I was just like, get off me. I was like, for real, like, I'm gonna slap you if you keep touching my legs. Like, I shouldn't even have to pick your arms off my legs. I should just be able to be like, take your hands off me, and then you'll take your hands off me. Like, that's how it's supposed to go. Nope, this nigga keeps touching me. Like, he'll take his hand off and then he'll put it back on. Like, he keeps playing with me. So I'm just like, you better stop, because I will punch you in your fucking chest. Like, don't do that shit no more. Mind you, we were just laughing, just having a good time, so he thinks I'm still joking. And yes, I do have a smile on my face. I'm not fucking crazy to curse this nigga out because I don't know who he is. I don't know what the fuck he's capable of. You know how some niggas get butthurt and they'll try and embarrass you in front of everybody? Bruh, I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't let him keep touching my legs. I was like, you need to take your hands off my legs because I'm not playing with you. Like, you know, like, I'm not trying to make it too serious, but at the same time, let him know I'm not playing. So he was like, alright, whatever. So he's like, okay, let's start walking. So he just jumps up all of a sudden and he's like, let's go for a walk. So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking, okay, that's the best thing I could fucking do right now, because maybe we could start walking and I could just lose this nigga. Like, just ditch him in a store, hide in a fitting room, something. Like, maybe I could bump into Monera, something. So we're walking, right? We're walking and he wants to like make us look like we're a couple. I was like, ugh, no. He like wants me to put his arm around his arm, and I was like, ugh, fuck. So he basically like grabs it. and he just pulls my arm through his arm, and I was like, fantastic. So I'm just there and I'm just like feeling on basically his bones. You know how when you feel like you have your arm around a guy and their arms feel so nice because it's full of muscle or fat or something? I was basically holding on to this nigga's bone. I was just like, I hope I don't break your ass, honestly, because this is wild out here. So I'm holding on to it, we're walking around, whatever, and he's like, yeah, I usually get whatever I want, you know, girls always flock to me. These little southern girls, they don't even know what they're gonna do with me because I'm from New York, and these hoes want me. And I'm just like, I'm from New York too, sir. And also, you don't gotta say it like that. You don't have to prove nothing to me. I'm not southern. I'm from New York too, so calm that down, please. Like, I hate when guys do that. A lot of New York guys come down here and they really need to prove how much they're from New York down here, and I'm just like, stop. Like, you look foolish. Like, chill. Like, I get it, I can tell. Or not even, like, usually people who have to prove too hard usually isn't from New York. Anyway, so we're walking around. Next thing I fucking know, we're like walking closer and closer to this dark alley that's in the mall. We're still on mall, like, campus area, but we're in like a dark alley area, and I was just like, where'd this come from? I'm like, somehow he found a dark alley where like the lamp was busted and it was just dark right there. So I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't even know what to do. I'm just thinking, like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel where it's like where it's the front of the mall. We can just walk right through it, whatever. So we're walking through it, and he starts, like, mind you, even before we get to the dark alley and we're still around a lot of people, he's grabbing my ass. He started grabbing my ass in front of people, and I was like, bruh, stop, like, chill, like, we're in front of people, you need to, like, calm yourself, whatever. And he's just like, what? I do what I want. You know, what the hell you mean? Like, just like acting like he's such a total badass. I was like, you better calm your shit down before I snuff you out here. Like, the only thing that was accurate about his Instagram photos was that he was tall. He was tall, but he was tall. And I was like, I don't give a fuck how tall you are. I'm gonna snuff the fuck out of you if you keep touching me inappropriately and shit like that. I don't like that. Like, I don't know you. Don't be like, and you're not cute. You're not cute. We're walking, and then we get to the dark alley. So we get to the dark alley, and I'm just like, I didn't realize we were in a dark alley until we stopped. We just stopped walking, and I was like, fuck, where are we? Like, I had to legit look around to figure out where we were. I was like, we can't still be at the mall, but we were. So he kind of like comes, like, walk up to me, and I'm just like I'm bold, so I'll just sit there and be like, the fuck you doing? The fuck did you think you were doing? But he's also bold, so that's where it just went downhill. He's also bold, so he just kind of walked up to me and was like, sup, ma? And I was like, sup? And then next thing you know, this nigga, like, goes like this, like, you know how some dudes, like, they just have that tongue where it's so big and they're just like, you know, like, do some sort of trick with it. And I think he was trying to show me that he can eat the pussy good or some shit, because ain't no other reason for a nigga to just bust his tongue out like that, like it's 2004 in a B2K video. Like, chill the fuck out. Why the fuck is your heavy ass tongue falling on your mouth like that? Like, relax. I was like, when he did that, I think he thought I was gonna be impressed, and I was legit like, ew, why did you just do that? And he was like, he did it again, and I was just like, okay. So then he grabs me close to him, starts like trying to put his hand down like the back part of my butt, like he's trying to put his hands in my jeans, and I'm like, ew, get off me. And next thing you know, he's like, he literally goes like this and like in my mouth. He didn't spit in my mouth, you guys, but he just like lunges his tongue into my mouth, and I'm just like, I guess we were kissing? I don't fucking know. We're just like, I don't know, it was so horrible. And then I realized, like, I was praying for Jesus to come out of the sky and push this nigga off me, because I thought I was stronger than him. I thought I was stronger than him, but I realized I fucking wasn't shit, because he was strong as fuck. Like, I legit couldn't pull him off me. And then when I finally got a good grip on him to push him off me, he was like pulling my tongue. I mean, not my tongue, he was pulling my bottom lip. So I'm pushing him off me, he's sucking on my bottom lip, and he's literally like pulling it like that. And I was like, is this real life? Like, bro, get off me. And the whole time I'm silently like squealing, like y'all, like, I can't right now, like, I can't. I was just like, I can't believe this is happening right now. Like, this nigga is really like shoving his tongue down my throat. He's sucking my beautiful bottom lip off, and at the whole time I'm praying he doesn't have herpes or gonorrhea or anything. I'm just like, cause there's no way I can push him off me. He's so fucking strong for a skinny ass nigga. And I was like, I'm just gonna have to sit here and let him suck on my bottom lip because I can't get him off me. There's no one here. So then he finally gets off me, and then he gives me this look like, you like that, didn't you? I was like, ah! So then I literally turn around and I start running. I was just running, and then I'm skinny, but I'm a fat nigga, really. I run out of fucking air and stamina and endurance and all that, and I barely made it like 10 feet, and then he's right next to me. When I turn around, he's right next to me, so I'm guessing he thought we were gonna go for a quick power walk or some shit, because he still like didn't get the hint. He was just like, so what are you about to do? Maybe you could wait for me to get off work and we can come by my house, whatever. And I was just like, nigga, didn't you just see me run away from you? Why are you here next to me? So I'm just like, at this point, like, I don't even know what to do because he clearly can't take hints. So we're walking and he's like wanting to hold my hand. He wants to walk like this, hand in hand together. And at this point, I'm literally like checked out. Like, I'm zoning the fuck out. I'm just like, because I was just like, I felt like I was stuck in a domestic violence relationship with him. I felt so assaulted, you guys. Like, I didn't even know what to say. So we're walking hand in hand like nothing bad ever happened, walking through like the full ass food court looking like a damn couple, and I'm just like trying to make eye contact with anybody, let them know I'm like, please get them off me, anyone. You guys, like, it was horrible. So I was like, I have to go to like the hair salon, which there was one in JCPenney, and I was like, I have an appointment, I have to go. You know what, see you later, give you a hug, goodbye, I gotta go that way, you go that way. So he was like, nah, I'll walk you, whatever. And I'm just like, you really don't have to, I promise, like, no one's gonna like take me, I can walk by myself. And he was just like, no, I'm going to walk you, Janelle. And I was just like, okay. So we're walking, and he's trying to make some plans for the night. I guess he got off at midnight, and he was like, yeah, you know, I want to see you after work, you know, maybe you can come by my house. And he showed me, like, he pulled up pictures of his house, and I was like, you have a great house, granite countertops, great, fantastic. But I was like, I didn't want to be like, no, I'm not coming, like, fuck you, fuck off. I wasn't gonna do all that because he was obviously fucking crazy. And I was just like, yeah, sure, totally, like, yeah, we can totally meet up, whatever, like, yeah, I'll come over after work, like, sure. I just have to go to his appointment right now, I gotta go to the hair salon. So he was like, okay. So mind you, Manera is at the hair salon, and her mom works at this hair salon, and she's doing her hair, like, she's like dyeing her hair, whatever. So I couldn't call Manera and be like, girl, come get me out the situation. She was literally had like black hair dye in her hair, like she was wet. So we walk up to the thing, and I'm just like, okay, well, see ya. We walk up to the hair salon counter, and I'm like, see ya. And for some reason, this nigga gets possessed and jumps behind me, grabs me from behind, and starts like pulling me. Like, you know how like guys get behind you and they wrap their arms around you and like give you a kiss, whatever? That's what he starts doing, but in like a weird doggy humping fashion. So he was just like, let me show you. He's behind me, and he's like this behind me. He's doing that, and I'm just like, I screamed, and then everyone in the salon like turns around and looks at me, and he didn't stop humping me. And Manera's mom and Manera see me, but it was like for a split second because I literally like jumped backwards and like pushed us to the ground so no one would see me. That was like extra ass moment. Yes, I didn't have to jump up in the air and like push us back and make us fall and shit like that. I didn't have to do all that, but this nigga was out of his fucking mind, and he was like, okay, you alright, babe, you alright, babe? That was weird. Like, I don't know what just happened, but that was weird. And I was like, nigga, I don't think you understand, but you just humped me in front of my best friend's mother, who's Caribbean, who would probably grab a broomstick and fucking hit you across your forehead if she saw you doing that. You know, like Caribbeans are very strict, very strict. So if they saw you humping me out here, they're gonna fucking have an issue with it. So I was like, you need to stop and chill the fuck out. Like, you need to stop. I need to go now and you need to get your hands off me. And he was like, nah. Actually, I said that, and I said, my best friend's mom is in there and I don't want her to see us. Like, you need to stop. So he was like, no, ma, like, I do whatever I want, whatever. I don't care if she sees us. Like, I want her to know about us, you know? Like, I'm gonna go in there and introduce myself to her. So he starts marching in there, and I literally grab him by his shirt collar. Like, I grab him, and I'm just like, no! And I pull him back, and it was just like a little scene. Like, the lady at the front desk, she saw the whole thing. Like, she saw everything. But then you have to make a turn to get into the salon, so they didn't see everything. I was like, are you out of your fucking mind, you goddamn American? Like, what the hell? No, it's not sexy if you defy your parents. It's not manly. It's not, like, courageous. That shit not cute, especially with Caribbean parents, because they will make sure you don't look cute after you embarrass them in public. Like, they will literally thump you in your chest if you disrespect them or embarrass them in front of other people. So I was like, I want you to live after this. You're a dickhead. You totally violated me earlier today, but I do want you to live after this situation, so relax. So he's still like trying to prove how much of a man he is, I guess, and he's just like, he just would not fucking leave, basically. And he's just causing a scene, and he's like, no, I don't care if she's like, you know, she gets mad at me, like, I want to prove to you I'm worthy. I'm just like, boy, if you don't take your ass on upstairs to your job, like. And yeah, that's pretty much how it ended, you guys, and that was it. So that was the worst date I've ever had in my entire life. So yeah, make sure you guys check me out on Snapchat, on Tumblr. My camera's about to die, so I will see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, also, if you guys want to keep up with me and my like day-to-day shit, because I do go on way more dates than I let on YouTube, and I have so many more things to say, so just follow me on Tumblr. I promise you won't regret it. Peace.